Welcome to this edition of the El Segundo City Council Recap. I'm your host, Egidio De Leo. Let's take a look at the items presented to the El Segundo City Council at their August 19, 2025 meeting. During special presentations, El Segundo Fire Chief George Avery introduced Melissa Mendoza Campos as the city's new Emergency Management Coordinator. Mendoza Campos previously worked for the City of Garden Grove for 20 years. She addressed council saying, quote, "There's a lot of work to do and I am excited to get started." City Council recognized local teens who participated in the Camp Lit program run by the Recreation Parks and Library Department. The program focused on developing skills in leadership and community service. On the consent calendar, Council adopted plans and specifications for a project to replace the HVAC system for the George E. Gordon Clubhouse at Recreation Park. Council also waived the bidding process and approved the city manager to renew the contract with Monday.com for project management software. Councilmember Drew Boyles raised concerns over not sending the contract out to bid, while Mayor Pimentel asked staff if the software would overlap with other systems the city uses. Both members voted no, while the remaining 3 members voted yes. Mayor Pimentel pulled an item regarding funds from Measure A passed by the voters of California in 2016 to clarify that the resolution to authorize staff to apply for those funds was not connected to Measure A regarding reducing homelessness of the same name passed in 2024. During public hearings, Council heard from Principal Planner Paul Samaras on a draft ordinance to amend the Smoky Hollow Master Plan to encourage startup businesses to locate to the neighborhood. The ordinance would add incubator and innovative startup as a category of permitted land use in Smoky Hollow. The ordinance's second reading is scheduled for the next council meeting scheduled on September 2nd. During staff presentations, Council heard from City Attorney Mark Hensley on an ordinance to add a non-voting member to the Senior Citizen Housing Corporation Board. The member would be a resident of the Park Vista complex. Hensley stated that the board seat would conform with the Political Reform Act. The ordinance was introduced and is scheduled to be considered for adoption at the next council meeting. Council then approved an amendment to the city manager's employment agreement. The amendment extends the agreement for a year to expire in 2027 and adds a 3.5% raise to the base salary. Council approved the transfer of an urban search and rescue vehicle and accompanying grant-funded equipment from the El Segundo Fire Department to the Torrance Fire Department. Fire Chief Avery stated that the vehicle, equipped with specialized equipment for rescue missions, was last deployed within the city 5 years ago and would cost up to $2 million to replace. Council authorized the city manager to enter a service agreement and approved the design for a mosaic tile art installation at the Plunge. Artists Pavlina and Alfredo Alea are to install a tile design that resembles swimming lanes that are inspired by the Art Deco architecture of the building by the end of the year. Recreation Manager Linnea Palmer presented revisions to the athletic field and facility use and allocation policy. The revised policy will prioritize local nonprofit leagues and teams with an everyone plays policy. Councilmember Lance Giroux expressed concerns that some organizations may use their 501c3 status to gain prioritization without meeting the spirit of the policy. After discussion, Council approved the policy. During Council reports, Mayor Pimentel announced that the city will host the 2026 Esports World Cup at the LA Times campus here in El Segundo. City Manager Daryl George provided an update on the recent activities related to Hyperion. South Coast Air Quality Management District received 97 odor complaints since July 1st and issued 3 notices of violation for nuisance odors. Information about Hyperion can be found on the city's website at elsegundo.org/Hyperion. To watch the complete City Council meeting for August 19, 2025 and learn more about the agenda items covered, visit elsegundo.org or watch the meeting on Channel 3. The next meeting will be Tuesday, September 2nd.